haven't spoken for a while, since I got my last results really. The reason being, I think as I said the other day, I don't really know what to say at the moment. It's been a bit of an emotional roller coaster for me. Although I got good news, and I don't understand this, but I have been very depressed, and it's like I wasn't prepared for it. And I think it's whether it's some sort of it's going from one strong emotion to another, from feeling very anxious to feeling very happy and, you know, euphoric in some ways. The problem is I've had nobody to help me understand this or to support me with it, and to me it just makes me feel like an idiot basically. Why would I be sat here upset when I've just had the best news I've been waiting for ages? It's almost like I wasn't prepared for it. I was prepared to be ill. Psychologically, I've tried all different ways of dealing with things. I stopped planning things so I wouldn't be disappointed if it didn't turn out. Then in some ways I think, alright, do I need to start planning again now? There's certain things I can do, and this probably doesn't make any sense, but it's like my head's in a tumble dryer and my emotions are going round and round, and I don't really know what emotion I'm feeling, and that's why it's very upsetting, because apart from anything else I feel an idiot. I just think I can't explain myself. Why am I sad? Why do I feel vulnerable? Why do I feel the way I do? Emotionally, my emotions are all over the place. I'm very angry about various things, little things that are going wrong, and I think maybe a professional could explain this to me, but nobody's bothered to help me, and that's made me very angry. So now I am actually doing something to address this situation, to see how this process has gone so badly wrong, and to actually start talking to professionals and seeing what's happened to this referral. People are absolutely horrified that I've been left after asking for emotional, psychological help urgently. Nothing's happened, and people can't believe it. And in some ways I sort of think, well, I did think I've got through this without it, but the way I feel at the moment, I don't think I have. And if this is happening to me, it's happening to other people. And aside from dealing with my own health situation, one thing I could really do without is trying to work it out, trying to go in and speak to people, explain the situation, making complaints, addressing professional people that are all, they're just doing their job, whereas I'm just a vulnerable patient. And this is what happens. This is why people don't complain, why they don't get the service they should, because you're dealing with very vulnerable people and they get worn out. I'm worn out. I can be very, to a point, quite intelligent in what I talk about. I can address issues, but when basically my head's battered with all these emotions, it's very, very hard. It's hard to make sense of what I want, what I don't want, and this is why I'm sure there's people that will help, but getting that help is something totally different. And I think what concerns me the most about all this is, again, and I can't stress this enough, the psychological impact, how dangerous it is. Physically, I'm okay at the moment, but the damage this is doing to me psychologically and emotionally is going to be just as destructive to my health. And why people can't see that, I don't know, but it just seems to be that people are cars, they're just machines, just fix them physically, don't look at anything beyond that, don't look at the thoughts, the feelings, the lives, the emotions of patients. It's just all too simplified. Everyone's in their own little professional box doing their job, but nobody's looking at the length of this journey. This has gone on, as I've said, for years, even recently, the last few weeks, the scans, the results, the things that have gone through my head, even after I got my results, are so ridiculous, just little things. I mean, a few weeks ago I was shopping and I bought a pair of boots and they were a real bargain, and like a lot of women I was really pleased about it. But what went through my head is, will I get to wear them? And that's really stupid. You don't always think of major life-changing things. Stupid things go through your head. Even now, it's coming up to Christmas, and I think, well, I can relax and enjoy Christmas and not have to worry about going into hospital. All these stupid things, going out and watching a film, having a Christmas dinner. I can do them now. I didn't know if I'd be able to do that. And I think almost the shock of dealing with that has impacted on me, and this is why I think it's so wrong just to be left, because you know I feel as though I've done the hard bit. You know, the doctor's done the hard bit, the scans, the physical side, and yet it's unravelling for me. It's unravelling the way I'm feeling. I just feel depressed. I feel not confident to do things. My self-esteem's really low, and I just don't want this to happen to people. You know, it's wrong. There's no need for it. People are advertising psychological help, counselling. Where is it? Nobody's denied it me, but everyone seems too busy emailing and faxing each other and blaming each other. Never mind who's at fault. What about the patients? Does anybody actually care about the patients and their lives?